So, Tim, last episode we learned how to say, "Where am I?" and ask for directions with 我在哪里?
Right, and we covered getting lost, finding the bathroom, 洗手间, and basic navigation.
But I realized something. I can ask where the bathroom is, but I still don't know how to talk about the most basic places in my daily life.
Like where you actually spend your time every day.
Exactly. And then what I'm actually doing in those places. I want to go from where is to I'm at doing.
Classic, Annie. All right, today we're fixing this. We're going from lost tourist to I have a life and can describe it in Chinese.
So before we get into what we're doing, can we talk about the places we actually spend time? Because I learned how to say museum before I knew how to say home, and that's just backwards.
Yeah, let's get practical. First up, the most important place, 家, home. Just one character, and it's where your heart is.
Next, 学校, school. 学 means learn, 校 means school or institution. Even if you're not a student, you'll hear this everywhere.
Then there's 公司, company or office. 公 means public or company. 司 means department, where the work happens.
How about 超市, supermarket? 超 means super or exceed. 市 means market. Pretty literal.
And 餐厅, restaurant. 餐 means meal. 厅 means hall, the meal hall.
For all you coffee addicts, cafe din, coffee shop. We already know cafe and din means shop or store.
Don't forget 图书馆, library. 图书 means books. 馆 means hall or building, the book building.
And since we're being practical, 医院, hospital. 医 means medicine or doctor. 院 means institution or yard. And 银行, bank. 银 is silver. Hang is institution. Because historically, banks dealt with silver. Now they just deal with my tears.
Annie, but seriously, Chinese people talk about these places constantly. Like, 今天去哪里 isn't just where are you going. It's basically, tell me about your day.
Okay, so now I know where I am, but Tim, remember that text I got? The follow-up question was, 做什么? What are you doing?
Right, and if you really want to start a conversation with anyone Chinese, you ask, 你每天做什么?
Break it down for me.
你, you, 每 is every, 天 is day. 做, do, 什么, what. What do you do every day?
This is like the Chinese version of, so, what's your deal? Isn't it?
Exactly. But here's the cultural thing. Chinese people are genuinely interested in your routine. It's not small talk. It's like life talk.
Yeah, my Chinese friends want to know when I wake up, what I eat, when I sleep. At first I thought they were being nosy, but it's actually sweet.
It's this whole wellness culture thing. They care about balance and health. If you tell them you sleep at 2 a.m., prepare for a lecture about how that's 太晚了, too late.
All right, let's learn the words for what we actually do with our days. And Tim, I want the real stuff, not I practice calligraphy, but like I scroll TikTok.
We'll get there. Let's start with a typical day. Morning begins with 起床, get out of bed.
起 means rise, 床 means bed. Literally, rise from bed. The daily struggle is real.
Then you 刷牙, brush your teeth. 刷 is brush, 牙 is teeth. Basic adulting.
Followed by 洗脸, wash your face. 洗 is wash, 脸 is face. Make yourself presentable for the day.
Now for the important stuff. 喝咖啡, drink coffee. 喝 means drink. 咖啡 you can swap for 水, water, if you're one of those healthy people.
Oh, those exist. Next, 吃饭, eat a meal. 吃 is eat, 饭 is meal or rice. Even if you're having pizza, you still say 吃饭.
And here's something cool. For specific meals, you just add time words. 早, early or morning. 中, middle or noon. And 晚, evening. So 早饭, breakfast. 中饭, lunch. 晚饭, dinner.
That's so logical. English is all over the place with breakfast, lunch, dinner, but Chinese is just morning meal, noon meal, evening meal.
Right? Now, time to 上班, go to work. 上 means go up or start. 班 means shift, like clocking in.
And when you escape, 下班. 下 means go down or end. Freedom.
For the lifelong learners, 学习, study. 学 is learn. 习 is practice, learning through practice.
When you need a mental break, 休息, rest. 休 means rest. 息 means breath. Rest and breathe. I love that image.
And end your day with 睡觉, sleep. 睡 is the verb to sleep. 觉 is the noun, sleep. Double sleep power.
And for the fitness people, 运动, exercise. 运 and 动 both mean move. Double movement action.
Chill activities, 看书, read books. 看 is look or read. 书 is book.
And or 看电视, watch TV. 电视 literally means electric vision. That's actually exactly what TV is.
And the modern classic 玩手机, play on your phone. 玩 is play. 手机 is cell phone, literally hand machine.
Okay, that one hit too close to home.
When you actually leave your house, 出门, go out. 出 means exit. 门 means door. Revolutionary.
And for social time, 见朋友, see friends. 见 is see or meet. 朋友 is friend. Actual human interaction. Okay, here's where my brain exploded in a good way. You can combine the places with the activities.
Yes, instead of just 我在咖啡店, I'm at the cafe, you can say 我在咖啡店工作, I'm working at the cafe.
Wait, hold up. 工作 versus 上班. What's the difference?
Great question. 上班 is like going to your regular job, clocking in somewhere you're employed. 工作 is just general work, any kind of work.
So if I'm freelancing at a cafe, it's 工作, not 上班.
Exactly. 上班 implies you have a boss and a desk somewhere. 工作 is universal.
Got it. So I can say 我在咖啡店工作. I'm working at the cafe.
Perfect. The pattern is 我在 plus place plus verb plus whatever else.
Let me try. 我在图书馆学习. I'm studying at the library.
我在家休息. I'm resting at home.
我在餐厅吃饭. I'm eating at a restaurant.
And my personal favorite, 我在公园运动. I'm exercising in the park. So wholesome.
Wait, 公园? Park?
公 means public. 园 means garden. Public garden equals park.
I love how every Chinese word tells a little story. Okay, let's practice. Tim, pretend you're my Chinese friend texting me.
Annie, 你在做什么? What are you doing?
我在咖啡店写东西. I'm at a cafe writing stuff.
Ooh, 写东西. 写 means write. 东西 means things or stuff. Nice.
I'm evolving. But seriously, these combinations are life-changing. I can actually describe my day now. All right, listeners, here's your homework that's actually fun.
Pick 3 places from today and 3 activities. Make 9 combinations describing your actual life.
Like, don't learn 在博物馆看画, looking at paintings in a museum. If you never go to museums, learn 在家看 Netflix.
Wait, Can we say Netflix in Chinese?
I literally just say Netflix. But you could say 在家看电视剧, watching TV series at home.
Point is, learn your life, not textbook life. If you live on takeout, learn restaurant vocabulary. If you're a gym person, learn exercise words.
See? There's always more to learn. And speaking of that,
We made you guys a PDF with tons more daily verbs and place combinations. Download it below. It's like a cheat sheet for describing your entire life in Chinese.
don't try to memorize everything at once. Just pick the ones that match your actual daily routine.
Yeah, if you never go to the gym, don't worry about learning gym vocabulary yet. Learn what you actually do. And remember, Chinese people love talking about daily routines. It's not small talk, it's genuine interest.
See you next time.
再见.